All right, got the parts. I'm hoping I can fix this. I still need to take this apart, but I have decided though, it's time for an upgrade. We're going to change this mount here to a magnetically held so that if I do hit this again, hopefully I don't break this, because that was a hard solid mount. So we're going to take all that off and I'm going to build one out of steel, or we'll figure something out. I think that a magnetically held one is the way to go, and I've seen that before, so I might as well do it. All right, so I'm going to get the parts. Let's put it this way, $138 and a bunch of downtime. Now I can fix this and get back to work. So what I'm doing now is I'm just unscrewing the two connections, the electrical connections on this. And obviously the unit is powered off first. I wonder if that connection was a problem. That wasn't plugged in. I wonder if that's part of the reason I've been having some issues. Now you can cut this part out while I'm reading the instructions, because you know, guys don't actually do this. Very complex set of instructions for something very simple. Now what I'm doing is I'm placing, I'd show you, but this screw is so tiny that there's just not much you can do. So I'm dropping the screw into the switch and using the switch to help position it. Okay, that little switch is the one, if you remove the cap or the tip, or if it falls off or breaks off, will tell the machine, hey, problem, I need to stop. I can't go anywhere because I can't cut. You know, I was just thinking I should have had this done as a close-up for you, so we could get a replacement on this done. But sorry, I didn't. This is the little fine cut piece that actually allows the air to go through. I believe it's got some holes in it. It redistributes the air out, so it's like a little tiny manifold. But I broke it. Bring it over. I did the last one by myself. It's not exactly easy to do. Oh, lean the top out and put the bottom in. Nice and slow, have fun. Just trying to line that bolt up first. We need to clean up this edge down both sides. Now the thing is, we don't want to take away any metal on it. We just need to take off the paint and the rust. Okay, we can clean that edge up a little bit, it's fine. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to clean this up. We're going to lose another ½ inch, but I think we can stand that. I think we'll be okay with it. Yeah.
Are you going to put the dent back in?
So I got to put the dent in lower, so what I'm right now is just trying to work out the dent right now, and so that I can move it down and realign it. A couple ways I can do it. I can do it with body filler if I really want, but that's going to be too thick, so I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them joined together up to a certain point down here, and then we'll roll some of this out and we'll put a new dent in here, and then we'll align the bottom after we redo that dent.
Didn't you just move this one down a tiny bit?
Well, the top's going to line up too.
Oh, yeah.
If the hood doesn't line up with it, then it's not going to look right. So, yeah, I know body work is very meticulous and painstaking, and a lot of patience in it. We're going to make some cuts in this front fender, and we're going to crimp it. So I totally forgot when I lifted the back of the cab up, I had this fender on with the support right here. Luckily this isn't welded, and it gave, so, oh, there was a save. I almost destroyed my fenders. It looks like everything's okay. So, it looks like it's fine. Looks like I didn't screw anything up too bad. Okay, all right, we're good. We're good. Check this thing out. That is a big truck. So I planned on doing a 12-inch overhang on this. I've got a little bit of room now with the changes, and I think I can squeeze a little bit more. With this little tool, it makes me do a little better job on my fenders on stretching them and connecting them. This basically bends a little offset in the metal, so it jogs down so I can then overlap the two pieces of metal, and I can bond them. There's a whole bunch of different things I can do to it, but it makes it much stronger. I could go old school, just do a flat piece of metal down behind it and do welds on both sides. That just adds a lot of work. So I'd rather sacrifice giving up 1/2 inch of length on this and get a better bend on this. So what we'll do is we'll cut it as we need, because it's going to stretch and change and shrink the metal. So, and make sure you do it the right direction. The first time I did it, I actually bent it the wrong way. So we're gonna put this thing on here, we're gonna crimp it down, and it's going to crimp it and bend it. I'm gonna flatten this bend here, this crease, and so that I can actually blend it better, because over this whole fender it actually arches a little bit. It doesn't just go a straight line, it actually arches. So through the front fender it does. The rest of the truck is pretty straight. So we're gonna flatten that out there. We're gonna bend this and cut it and prep it so that we can TIG weld it together. And then once that's done, then we'll put the front clip back together, the front grille, and set the hood back on it, square things up, and start doing our supports. Are we already to that point? Tegan, I think we're already at that point.
Hello everyone. I just finished cleaning these things up. Hopefully I didn't botch them too bad. This will be fun. Also, thanks for watching. Thanks for doing stuff. And yeah, but watch more.
So what we're doing here is creating an offset for the sheet metal to overlap each other on these fenders so that I can bond them together good. It's a neat little tool I just bought online. Bought this thing on Amazon. Pretty cheap actually for what they do.
I thought you made that one.
Nope, I bought this one on Amazon. I could make one like this, but for the price and what they've done, can't beat the price. It's not perfect, but I'm getting better. I'm practicing. A bunch of this is gonna have to be ground off, I know. And I'm gonna have to pound it out because I overheated this area here, but I still gotta do body work through this area here. So right now, this is a hold it together and try to make it work and try to get it to work. And this is exactly what I was worried about heating that thing up too much. So now I need to clean this out here. So I'm gonna have to grind that out, clean it out, pinch the bottom together. So basically from here to there's got to be ground out and cleaned out, because I can't have that type of bend in there. I need it straight. Managed to get the other one straight. This one's not straight. I gotta fix it. All that work I just did, that was just for practice. So I really got impatient. Yes, it is fixable.
That's good.
Yeah, but it's ugly. It is really ugly.
All my stuff
It's
is ugly.
no. The other side it worked out good and it went straight, but this side is nowhere near straight. Check that out. Yeah, there's I'm not putting body filler in to fill that. And my body line's off. I can see it. I can see right through there, and I could kind of start seeing it here. But I was having fun trying to learn how to TIG weld. That sucks. Yeah, we're gonna have to grind this down and get it cut out and start over. And what's hard is it's thin body metal. So, all right, we'll just get it done. So I'm gonna get it cleaned up. Then I'll get the cutter and I'll cut it, and so we can pop it loose again. All of this has to come out. It's just gotta go. It is what it is. I'm gonna start on the bottom. I'm gonna keep working my way up until I can start to bend this thing back. Here's my plan. So I'm gonna go get the right tools. You know, if I wouldn't do a shoddy job, I could just Bondo the crap out of this. But that'd be a lot of Bondo. Yeah, I don't want this thing falling off one day. Let's do it right. Means a lot of extra work to do it right and patience. If you don't have patience doing it, apparently this way you will learn patience. So let's do it. Okay, had to run down, back down some straps. You know, that camera angle really sucks, but this thing's kind of tall. All right, I'm gonna put a strap on the bottom to pull it together a little bit to try to help avoid this again. At least that's going to be my attempt. Hopefully that works this time. I did it a little bit different on the other side, and I need to do that different. I need to do it this way on this side too. But I think really what it came down to is all that extra heat that I put on it, trying to get it to look pretty, even though I'm gonna grind it down. All right, and we are done fixing this. This is lined back up. It's tack welded together. We've got a little bit of weld done on top. Needs to be cleaned up. But after we roll this and fix this out, then we will finish welding and getting this mounted. We've got the grill on, as you can see, and we're to the point now. Finally, I know it's a lot of work to get this stuff done in the time frame we have. We've got the mounts designed and getting those programmed for the CNC, so we'll get those things cut and bent. We've got some other things getting cut or designed so we can cut and bend those, and we are going to be working on this. Oh, and I have put the order in for all of my pipe work. We're not doing quite an exo cage. I think you guys will like how this is turning out. So keep tuned in. Thank you for watching.